Hey, hi, and hello. Internet's busiest music nerd here, Anthony Fantano. Most of the controversial here, back again,
dude.
and we gon' be all right. K. Lamar said that on his lush new album, To Pimp a Butterfly. K. has been a pivotal figure in the hip-hop scene for a couple of years. He's really been bubbling up under the surface with some really good projects like Section 80 and Good Kid, Mad City. But his newest LP, To Pimp a Butterfly, is just cut after cut after cut of illin tracks.
God help you.
If ye be, man. I hated every fucking second.
If ye be a sucker MC in the visage of Kendrick Lamar, God have mercy on your soul.
Yeah, I think that there is no question after this record dropped that Kendrick Lamar is the GOAT.
The GOAT.
The GOAT, the greatest of all time.
He took rap to a different level of the art form.
Really annoying sound effect. Transition.
Bringing it back to the Hizud with some classic gangster rap. Kendrick Lamar on
and
Damn
Hizud was actually my favorite member of the Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah.
Hey, so one thing I've been doing a lot recently is looking at r/FantanoForever. Because
Spencer on.
I went on FantanoForever. No one gives a shit. I went on FantanoForever, and
What's nice?
What is it? Because of the recent drama where he refused to review the new Kanye album, and it just got, and then he got posted photos of him with some OnlyFans girl. So it was just a fucking doghouse in there for a couple weeks, and it was so much fun to read. Because Kanye fans are the dumbest people on the planet. Let's be real.
Yeah.
The average IQ of a Kanye West fan is somewhere around 13. Just complete brain death. But then I kept getting, how you look at a subreddit once and
that
then
could
you
also be in a Dose Buckley quote from 2011.
Yeah.
The average IQ of a Kanye fan is probably around 13.
Yeah. It's funny, all those guys were vindicated in hindsight.
Took 10 years.
Yeah, Kanye, when Kanye was making good music, they were you probably enjoy this, crap, you think you have swag. You don't even know what YOLO stands for. And now those guys were just objectively right. All those guys just had the fucking mandate of heaven in hindsight.
Yeah.
But anyways... You know how you go into subreddit?
Swag is for boys, rescinded neo-Nazism is for men.
Yeah. What is it? You go on
Anthony Fantano.
You go on a subreddit once, and then you get notifications on it on your phone for the rest of your life.
Yes.
I think Griffin got one for.
Yeah. No. I straight up. I didn't know this once. This is so embarrassing to say, but a porn subreddit came on my phone when I was working at the pizza place once, and I'm like, oh, nothing here, nothing to see.
One of the more embarrassing discoveries in my life is that I found out Lenny Riefenstahl was a woman 3 months ago.
Wait, hold on.
Wait till you hear about where she's from.
I thought a German guy would be named Lenny. I don't think that's that weird.
You think they would have let a German guy named Lenny be alive then?
Yeah, Heinrich. That's reasonable.
Yeah, they had motherfuckers named Heinrich. That was kind of the point of Germany at that time.
That's not that unreasonable. I don't know.
Anyway.
What were you...
assumed.
I said saying? I was gonna maybe about a year and a half ago. I went on the Hinge subreddit for the podcast, and now basically every day I get a push notification from Reddit, from the Hinge Reddit, but it has the Hinge logo on it. So every time I get baited into thinking I got a Hinge message, and it's just some guy being like, "What's a funny place to go on a first date? Laser tag?"
What about the joke store?
Yeah.
Oh wait, let me look at my.
I'm looking at photos of Lenny Riefenstahl. Honestly,
she's a dude.
Hear me out.
Yeah. Yeah, no, she looked good. She wasn't 60 years old.
Yeah, when she was.
Wait, hold on.
In her prime.
I'm looking at photos of Hitler right now.
Debbie.
Debbie Riefenstahl.
Yeah.
But what was I gonna?
Yeah.
We're all it's
funny,
just 2 minutes of silence. We're all just scrolling for Lenny Riefenstahl.
Hold on.
Just
Yo, I found a.
And just the sound.
Yo, she looks nice here.
No, she.
Yeah, the
funny
breakthrough role for the descendant, Legarius Riefenstahl, at Sundance.
Also a woman.
When Spencer was driving me back from the restaurant we were at for his birthday with our friend, because I had a debilitating headache that just made me look like
you had a headache the entire hangout. It was really funny.
No,
it was really cool.
I didn't have a headache when we were hanging out.
I roomed with Charlie,
except at the park.
I watched him go to bed the night before, stay there the entire night, wake up, and be immediately like, I have a headache. I need to lie down.
Yeah.
I have a headache.
You had like one beer the night before.
I had 1.5 beers, and then no, I just slept it off and it was fine. But we were talking with Zoe in the car, and both of you were like, "Yeah, no, Kanye sucks." And she was like, "Yeah, no, I thought that." And then I looked at like my Spotify playlist and realized that he was like, the most frequent person on there.
And we spent like
you
the
don't
next
have to be
like 15 minutes talking about our favorite Kanye songs. It was humiliating. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Forgot you were a witness to that. I'm gonna have to shoot you for that.
Yeah.
Charlie, will they forcibly excommunicate you from the Midwest if you say you got a hangover from one beer?
One beer.
It's just like becoming like a Minnesota Ronin.
No, I just become like one of those oracles. They put me in a cave with a bunch of noxious gas, and I'm non-binary now.
Okay, so
the gas made me non-binary.
The FantanoForever subreddit is great because like it's one of those rarefied subreddits where the popular posts are just as funny as the controversial ones. Like on the hot page, there was one that said albums that take you somewhere else? Question mark. And it's the kind of albums you can put on some headphones in a dark room, lay down, and let the music take you someplace else.
Cut out?
And the first one is Travis Scott, Astroworld.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
I've never experienced.
Did someone
this.
Someone just whatever.
No, I left it.
Oh wait, here's one that's what's the oldest album you call a favorite? And someone says 1939's Negro Sinful Songs by Leadbelly.
Oh no!
No,
cannot be saying that, white baby.
Yeah, no, that's the top comment. Woody Guthrie Dust Bowl ballads.
Yes, dude.
I want to see what's the
laughing song from 1893.
Yeah. Hit Rock on Wall by Ugg of the Cave People.
Rock on Wall does sound like an album from like the 60s.
Yeah. Well, Rock on Wall certainly has some interesting textures. It lacks the tenacious fire of the original Mammoth Tusk on Wall.
It lacks fire at all. They invented that when Rock on Wall was invented.
Yeah, no, you can't really do a good Fantano impression voice only because you need to constantly be like looking over your glasses and then pushing them up. That's like
yeah, looking off to the side like there's another person in the room, even though you shoot by yourself.
You shoot by yourself sitting in a chair.
Yeah.
So the one that just fucking destroyed me was, can a 9 or 8 be better than a 10? Real kindergarten questions.
Yeah. Wait, let me see. Yeah. For
example, if an album has 8 of the best songs ever made and then 2 painfully bad songs, is it better than an album with 10 out of 10 songs that aren't as good as the 8 on the latter album?
Wow.
Does this person know how to enjoy music?
Anthony Fantano here to ask, can you put the round peg in the square hole?
Yeah. Anthony Fantano here. 2 trains are arriving at a station. One is traveling at 40 miles per hour, and the other is going closer to 50 miles per hour, but they have departed at different times. No.
Why is the first train faster?
Pearson everything-proof shield.
I love this. This question is like an extra credit question on like an AP Calc exam.
Well,
like imagine like you're just taking like. You're taking your GRE, and then this question pops up.
Someone said, "I wish you'd put this mental energy into a job." And the OP replies, God forbid people have hobbies."
I love it. Like this is like when like there's an autistic kid in the class that's even more autistic than the other ones.
Yeah. Someone says, "How old are you?" And that got downvoted. I kind of agree with people downvoting because this is like an ageless. This is like an ageless question for like a stupid Anthony Fantano fan. Like you could be 15 or you could be like, I don't know, 39.
Hey, hang on, something is ringing in this. Okay, it stopped. Sorry, my dad was just beeping.
No, because
Your
10.
dad's standing in the middle of the kitchen.
No, I know my dad's wasn't beeping.
There's just a giant explosion in Spencer's guitar.
I like this top comment just because it says.
Hang on.
I hear me.
I can hear it too. It sounds like a Star Trek sound effect.
It's a crazy noise to just describe as something is ringing.
Yeah, no, you would think it's like
oh, there's this fucked up Nyan Cat song playing right now.
Yeah, no.
Destiny Alarm Tano here to ask, why do I have a headache?
Yeah, 9 or 8 better than a 10 is just like that's the perfect Fantano fan question.
The top comment is.
Yeah.
The top comment, no, because 10 is greater than 9. Don't overthink it.
Square.
8 perfect.
I really wish I was here for this conversation because I'd love to just reply over and over again. But like, in theory, like you can have more 9s and less 10s, which would mean that you would have a bigger number. You know, if you do just do Terrence Howard math and see how long you can keep the conversation going.
Well, it looks like they're like trying to like
9. So
yeah,
I mean it's like it's a coupling system.
This is exactly why rating an album purely on the ratio of good songs to bad songs doesn't work. Some of my favorite albums of all time have songs I would skip. That doesn't mean I would rate them a 10 if I had to rate albums. It seems like they're trying to like work out their own like Anthony Fantano math.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, like those yeah, I don't know, like a monk that's trying to figure out
like
the best way to do math in a Christian way.
This is it's a real like sound of one hand clapping type question.
Yeah.
When is 8 bigger than 9?
My favorite like weird Kanye tick is sometimes after like 2 minutes of bizarre anti-Semitic ramblings, he'll also yell out, "They're trying to make the Twix bigger. They're trying to make us fat." He's got one beef with this very specific candy bar.
There's another. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, this is from user Mr. Hipster 69. He says, "Why doesn't Wikipedia put Fantano ratings in the professional ratings table seen on the right hand side of the wiki page?" And he posted a link to.
I wonder why. Do they even do that for like regular albums?
They do. They do. It's a weird like The thing is that like the people at Wikipedia are like kind of like the gods of autism. Mm-hmm. Like they have like pretty much solved everything. Like every single possible moral calculation you can make, they've basically solved.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah, they know exactly when something is important and when something isn't. It's a blessing and a curse.
The thing about these is that they're all by publications and
not
by one guy.
Yeah, no, and Fantano is like self-published, which means he's not. He also doesn't need the help. It's the thing. Like,
yeah, I know.
No one's gonna be. It's
not like it's hard to find if you really care about that stuff.
Most albums, the first thing you Google is the Fantano review of them, like that. So you does not need the help.
I'm going to start petitioning Wikipedia to include when a song makes the Todd in the Shadows best list.
Oh, absolutely. 100%.
They got the Nostalgia Critic rating on the right-hand side of every movie's Wikipedia page. So I think that's...
The Nostalgia Critic, and then it just says, like, fucking ass shit or whatever. There's another great abstract question from the great riddle from the Fantano subreddit. What's an album that you consider to be perfect that still isn't a 10?
Yes, dude.
Oh, this is awesome.
Happy birthday.
What is a tree falling in the woods that you can't unhear?
No, they're
when I say perfect,
about,
I mean
like a 10, like the way like medieval peasants talked about like indulgences.
Yeah.
They're not like really like 100% sure what they're getting out of it, but they know it's supposed to be really good.
Yeah, here, let me read it. When I say perfect, I mean an album that doesn't have any flaws you can think of.
Okay.
For me, it would have to be gray area, the Forever Story, King Tubby meets Rockers Uptown, which I know is like a real album, but sounds like
what?
I don't know, just sounds like a Teletubbies episode.
You can't like drop this and then just have no explanation for what you're talking about. Like you could say,
everybody.
oh, the album's technically flawless, but I don't feel it or whatever. They just says like, here's a list of albums that I think are perfect, but not.
but not
let me,
tens.
Let me finish. Everybody Loves the Sunshine. A Crow Looked at Me. When the Pawn, and then just IMO. I don't know any of those. I mean, I know I'm like completely uneducated on music, but like you should have chosen something that I know.
Yeah, like the Beatles album or something.
Yeah, like the Beatles album or like the Eagles.
It's like how you love your wife, but she's not the most beautiful person in the world.
Yeah. This guy. Spencer. Can you click on this guy's profile and then let us know the subreddit he's been posting a lot in frequently?
Okay. Is this the perfect guy?
The what's an album you consider perfect?
Okay, this is Reddit. FantanoForever, International News, Hip Hop Circle Jerk, Judaism, Internet. Oh man, this guy is getting downvoted.
Yeah, just go to
no, this is. Oh god, yeah, this guy is violently pro-Israel.
Wow. Yeah, no, he's posting in r/Israel and r/Tyler the Creator.
This guy is getting. How do you get downvoted for being pro-Israel in international news?
He posted.
That's a slam dunk.
He posted in r/Tyler the Creator. Started tearing up today over someone I met at work, and this post has been removed.
I love this guy.
Zionist Anthony Fantano fans saying, "Well, yes, technically this Palestinian was a child. I don't think they're technically 10."
Yeah.
I don't think they're technically.
Yeah. I don't consider them a 10.
Yeah.
Palestinians voted for Hamas Tano here.
Bethany Gabir Tano here.
This guy's like talking about like it's just the whiplash talking about fucking mad villainy and then just being like, well, Israel is like. The thing is, Hamas has like raped like 1,000 women, so you really need to. It's oh my god, dude! Imagine like sitting down in class with this guy, and this guy's trying to turn you on. It's like, hey, have you ever heard "In the Court of the Crimson King" before? And then he just starts talking to you about other hospitals.
He's like showing you the Wikipedia page with all the section musicians on a Steely Dan wiki page, and he accidentally alt-tapped and he's controlling a drone into Gaza.
Yeah. Just this guy talks to you like at the beginning of a party. He's like, he's just like showing you something on his phone. Then towards the end, after he's had like 5 beers, he's just like showing you like he's like, this journalist is actually a whore.
Yeah, no, he's like he introduces himself to you and he says like, I listen to some real hoe scaring music. And then by the end of the night, he's just talking about like they've been rejected from every single country. You
watch him get a push notification from UNRWA workers taking L's.
Hey, do you guys know any really good child scaring drones?
It's like it would be awesome if Israel launched a missile that had public castration as a good idea on it.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh wait, dude, this is like one of the most psycho Reddit posts I've ever seen. Look at this shit. I just sent it. I don't know. It's like maybe it's not like technically
Tyler the Creator.
Tyler's popularity over the years.
He's taken screenshots of like Tyler the Creator's monthly listeners like every month, like over a few years. He just has these on his phone.
This is a normal Reddit post to me.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, maybe it is.
That's
normal,
the thing
is
that there's like a subreddit for every single artist, and because like there's nothing to talk about between album cycles, it all just evolves into
just stuff like this.
What's this song? What's a song that you think is underrated? And then everyone's just going like, Wonderwall.
Yeah.
No, it's the most dire places on Reddit, even worse than like Not Safe for Life or whatever, are just like r/Tame Impala when there hasn't been an album in 4 years. It's just like they're just like, I kind of think that this track is underrated, and then all the comments are going, "Me too, bro. Me too."
Well, my favorite is
don't they have
Spencer,
like a specific day on the Metallica subreddit where they celebrate Saint Anger?
Yeah, it's once a week. That is, look, I like Metallica.
Oh,
that is meat glazing levels, just into the stratosphere.
Yeah.
Spencer, I know I showed you, but my favorite is there's just a guy on the Swan subreddit that's just a fucking absolute menace to everyone. like every time someone will comment like, this song by David Guerra, it actually made me tear up, and he just comments like, you fucking fag. And then like he hasn't been banned yet, but like everything he says everyone hates.
Yeah, no, he's just like, someone's just like, this album is so beautiful, and it's just like, shut the fuck up, you piece of
about music you like.
I like
Yeah.
I like to imagine that's Michael Gira just commenting or whatever.
Yeah. No, it's just like a year ago on r/swans. It's should we believe the rape allegations on Michael Gira? And he just posts believe all or wait, no, he says I mean when you have and then okay, this is a comment from someone else. He says,
Charlie, you gonna get this sentence started at any point?
Yeah.
Whatever. I don't care. Someone brought up something about other people fabricating sexual assault claims, and this guy just replies, "Believe all women," and got downvoted 35 times.
Average Swans fan.
Yeah, no, this guy rules.
Yeah.
Blazebro 420. I've like he's like the only only Reddit account that I've been like in tears laughing at. He's like
Blazebro 420.
He's so fucking funny. He would like post. He would just like post shit on like. He used to post shit on like the Chapo subreddit. I think that's how I found him, just like by sorting that by controversial.
Walking around in a graphic T-shirt that says "False allegations are a good idea."
That is. Oh yeah, most disturbing, unsettling Swans track, and then someone commented, "A little god in my hand sounds like a panic attack induced by pure existential dread. There's something so ungodly awful about the gibberish vocals."
And then panic attack caused by pure existential dread.
And then this guy just replies,
"When you get bitten by a vampire made of Frankensteins."
then this guy just replies "wuss" and got downvoted like a bunch of times. Which is anyway, we can get back on track. But I just want to shout out Blaze for
dude, what if it was a shark made out of Hitler?
Yes, dude.
Yeah. Gus or Griffin, do you want to read one of these?
I found one. The way y'all talk about music is funny.
Yo, the way y'all talk about music.
The way y'all talk
funny,
about music is funny. Not
yo,
just
the way this music shit is a game to me, y'all.
I hope it's just like the whitest person in history. Like it's the guy from that fucking Space who was like, "You're not standing on business now."
Did Drewski stand on business when he went on NBC?
Oh no, this guy's black. He has a black thumbs up emoji. So
well, yeah, not the way y'all talk about music is funny. Not just y'all, but
I'm white. I just love Kendrick so much, so I wanted to imitate his hand with my emojis.
Not just y'all, but people in general. Music is subjective, and y'all argue and insult each other like your life depends on it. It's a big old circle jerk of the same opinions here, 9 out of 10. No, I'm not hating on y'all just because Anthony is white or because he's built like Tommy Wiseau. That's all.
What?
Except for the fact
I don't think there's anyone on Earth built like Tommy Wiseau.
Also, like, say what you will about Fantano, he's fucking jacked. That's like
he's also jacked.
He is.
Well, he's also notably bald.
He can be built like someone without having their hair.
Yeah, but that's like...
You ever seen a Lego? Ever seen a Lego?
I have.
Piece of shit.
Tommy Wiseau.
This guy... There's no way this guy is jacked.
This person... I think this person is Anthony Fantano.
Yeah.
Except for the fact that y'all miscomplain too much. Like, what's wrong with y'all? Don't you like free speech? Just because someone is saying something you don't like doesn't mean you should complain loudly to everyone else. That's all. Have a nice life. And then the black thumbs up emoji.
Yeah.
This is Anthony Fantano's ex-wife.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shouldn't have been a troll. Have said it with your... Shouldn't have been a troll. Should have said it with your chest.
Someone said, you're just angry because the Timberwolves suck, and he went, I mean, it's a kid's game at the end of the day. If they suck, they suck. This guy's the worst.
Some great news for this guy a couple years in the future. Dude, you're going to be super psyched about the Timberwolves.
Yeah, no, this is from 6 months ago.
So he was mad even when the Timberwolves are good.
So this is this is one that was killing me. It says this Peggy tweet is not good.
Oh yes, dude.
And it's one of JPEG Mafia's like clearly just bipolar medication ran out tweets, and it's he said JPEG Mafia
at arm's reach. Yes, tweet.
She turned 18, and this is This is JPEG Mafia tweeting about white people, and he said, "Because your entire race is dense and violent and stupid as fuck, why would I not talk about the one group of people that fucked up the entire world? How many people have died historically from white men's insecurity? Guess." Which, like, you can hate JPEG Mafia and think he's annoying, but, like, that's
right.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's true,
Damn,
and who
they kinda
cares?
got us there.
Yeah, he's right.
Yeah.
I don't have anything
And
to say.
I don't know if it's. I don't know if it's insecurity. I feel like when
You
we
are
were doing
not
that stuff,
standing
we,
on
like,
business, Charlie.
I am standing on business. I'm standing on a throne of skulls and business.
Yeah.
White
But,
people were standing on business when they invented the triangle trade.
But anyways,
We were, yeah.
The,
We were literally standing on a business
were.
that was built on the backs of black people.
so
It was an incredibly profitable business that we were standing
the
on.
top comment on the JPEG Mafia thing is
Bro, no.
Bronem, you are exclusively being bumped by white kids in the burbs.
Bronum.
You are not standing on business.
Fuck you, man, Bronum.
Bronem,
Yep.
y'all not
Yeah.
standing on business. Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird because he's always been very vocal about his issues with white people, but the guy makes some of the whitest music you could make. Like, he's insecure about not being black enough. You, again, not to overdo it, but you can't be saying that, white baby.
It's really funny how much like talk about hip hop is just people accusing other people of making music for white people.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
it's like
and then
it's
it's
the
just
most
Actually,
like-
that's what you're doing.
And all the white
it's the
people
most
It's like
popular
watching,
music
clapping.
in the world. It's for
Yeah.
white people
Yeah.
because it's for everyone.
It's literally impossible to, like, be a successful artist without, like, making music for white people. Like, unless you're, I guess unless
The only
you're
the
in,
mu-
I
only
don't
music
know.
that isn't for white people is like 90s R&B, because if you went to a concert for that, it would all be 40-year-old black moms. That's the only
Yeah, that is true.
That's like the only genre of music that is not for white people at this point.
It's crisscross. That's the only
Maxwell.
It's the only thing.
Maxwell is the only No,
It's just an Anthony Fantano fan going to a Peebo Bryson concert and being like, finally, music that's not for white people.
yeah,
It's just there
Randy
like-
Muscle says, for the last several years, I kind of gave his white people rants a pass because I figured he was talking about a specific type of white people.
Yes.
But saying your entire race is pretty clear he's actually just super racist. Unfortunate.
Peggy, we need to talk.
Peggy, that's not a
yeah.
good look, Peggy.
And someone said, that's as bad as saying, I only mean the bad gangster thug black.
Yes.
Yeah, that is
Those
the
are
exact
equally as
same
bad
thing.
to me.
Replying to
Ooh,
JPEG
we're
Mafia
digging
with that
up-
picture of Mario that's captioned, "This does not Mama the Mia."
This is not Mama Mia.
This is the further down you get in the comments. It's like when they like uncover like Roman ruins when they're building like the metro in Italy. Like you're uncovering old Anthony Fantano with this, where it's like, listen, I wouldn't usually say this about black people, but
You get a lot of
all
people
these
being
comments
like,
are just going like, oh, you wouldn't be cool with this if he said this about black people.
yeah,
And it's like,
if like a
yeah.
if a
would.
white celebrity said this about Filipino people, I would think it's very cool.
yeah,
It's like, that's grow up. That's how the world works. You're not.
Why are they all calling him Peggy? That feels like is that like a thing?
It
is
is.
that like what
that
their
is
fans
the
call?
That's what his fans call him, and it is like, it is probably why people hate him. Like the entire
Yeah.
reason people hate him is because people are like, Peggy, your music is dope AF, but you need
Yes.
to chillax on the social media a bit.
I mean, the whitest thing about him is that
No,
like
Peggy,
you know,
now
I
you're
guess his
scaring the
fans call.
host for real. Please stop it.
Well, that's just like the name of like your mom's friend.
Peggy.
Peggy, I thought that your last release was illin', but
Yeah.
the only hose you're scaring is some white kids down in the burbs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I found frightening the women exceptional, but I think you need to dial it back.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I mean, of all rappers to make this point, the guy teaming up with a Nazi is the worst.
Holy
also,
crap.
Peggy, yeah,
That's kind of true,
I feel
though.
like-
That is very funny.
Yeah, that
To be
is
like
that is
working
partially
with
true.
Hitler and then just going like, white people are not on their business today. White people
I
be
was-
unseasoning their
This is-
chicken.
Someone's Sugar OD says this is objectively worse than anything Kanye said about Jews.
It's not,
all right,
not
there you
even
go.
slightly.
Yeah. Have you heard? Did you hear what he said about Jews?
Yeah.
It wasn't like.
It wasn't great.
White,
I like
white
that-
people are making the Twix bigger.
Yeah. I like the do like any time that there's like a reference from like like a reference to like I don't know like fucking like Farrakhan in a rap song. Do these guys just like they just pretend not to know what it is?
Well, I never.
I ran into an anthropologist in here. I think someone said someone says I'm genuinely surprised how many people here think you can actually be racist to white people. Y'all realize racism is systemic. And then someone replies, there are two types of racism: systemic racism, which does not affect white people, and interpersonal racism, which can affect all races. Peggy is doing the latter.
JPEG Mafia is being really interpersonally racist right now by having a bipolar freak out on Twitter and just saying like white people are trash.
Look, I'm on a first-name basis with him,
Peggy,
obviously.
But as one of the main architects of the Holocaust, I really think you need to re-examine how you are using social media.
Peggy, the album Veteran is a classic, but what you say about the white race is not a good look.
Not a good look, mein guy.
Not a good look, mein guy.
Also, I think this one might be this one could be a shit post, but it's really funny if it is. It's what's an album cover that gives you nightmares? And it's Black on Both Sides by Mos Def, which is just a photo of his face.
Answering every Iron Maiden album.
Wait, I'm gonna look up "Scare the Hose" on our.
You're just gonna get the album.
Forever.
You're just gonna get the.
I'm
fuck! You're right. God damn it.
JPEG Mafia called "Scaring Internalized Misogyny."
Yes, dude, scaring the whites.
No, I'm gonna look up. I'm gonna look up "Scare the." I hate that phrase more than anything. I mean, it's like I guess it's like overdone at this point, but like. When people like the music, the worst is like all those guys will include like Yeezus on that list. It's like, come on, man.
No, man, I'm scaring the hose with the slow dev version of Creep from the Social Network trailer.
This mashup of Bonfire by Childish Gambino and the music that plays at the end of Portal. The music that plays at the end of Portal is scaring the hose.
Dicko mode is terrifying.
Positively
You're not scaring the hose, you're just ruining the vibe at whatever party you're at.
Yeah, the creepers falling in love again. Those are terrified.
That would kill it. That would not scare the hose. That would fucking bring the house down at a party.
Honestly, well, I made an album or no.
Whoa, you made an album.
I made like a
bro. Damn.
I made an album with JPEG Mafia. I'm actually Danny Brown.
You're not
like an actual scaring. Yeah, I made an actual Scaring the Hose playlist that I posted, and then realized that people could see what I was playing on Spotify, and immediately took it down because I was self-conscious that people would say that I listened to 5 albums in total.
And 4 of them are what are they fucking called? Game soundtracks.
Making a playlist called "Scaring the Ghostbusters."
No, but it's like real Scaring the Hose music. Yeah, it's like video game music. It's like Rapper's Delight. It's like
Rapper's Delight.
I don't know.
Putting Rapper's Delight in a playlist called "Scaring the Hose."
That would actually really like upset people at a party.
Yeah, no. If you put Rapper's Delight on at the party, people would be like unnerved by you.
Well, at first they'll just be like, "Oh, haha, this is kind of weird" or whatever. Then by minute 9, they're like, "What is happening? This is really Really? Actually, when a friend was visiting from out of town, I did like make her and her boyfriend listen to the entirety of Rapper's Delight, which was fun.
We've got 3 more minutes left. You can't leave the room.
Yeah, they're about to do the verse where you go to your friend's house, but the food isn't good.
Yeah.
They're about to talk about why his mom just sucks.
Someone says, if you're white and still listening to JPEG Mafia, grow us out a ball, please.
Okay, that is like.
Hey.
I'm sorry, but how is
Stand
that
up for
the
yourself,
breaking
man.
point for like? That's
Have
the
some
breaking
respect
point
for
for
your
like your
people.
white. For your white identitarianism is JPEG Mafia.
That's so great because like every
we need to
Ice
storm
Cube,
the Capitol because of this.
every single Ice Cube song from the 1990s is just like a list of the ways he'd like to kill every white person. Then JPEG Mafia just gets on Twitter and it's just like, y'all are trash for real. And it's just
it's just because
9/11.
Just because he's like
hold it,
off his
Peggy.
meds.
Let's calm down.
Someone says, "Oh hey, I know that name. I only know the song Bald because it samples a dope track called Move Me from the video game Ridge Racer."
Oh,
fuck you!
God.
I only know the song Bald because I thought it was about Anthony Fantano. Gus, do you want to read one? I'll be back in a sec.
Oh no, that's ripping off a goose's head. Sorry.
We can talk about ripping off a goose's head. It's not like the video is fine. It's not like an efficient way to rip off the goose's head to like hold it like between your arm like a wrestling grip. But I think it would be more fun to rip the goose's head off in one motion, like a god.
All right. This is a post from 7 years ago titled, "I have zero patience for Fantano," or his apologists. And the opening line is, "There is no such thing as shitposting. Shitposting is endorsement. There is no such thing as a value-neutral joke. The joke is, he supports the sentiments being expressed. If the joke is value-neutral, then invite someone who makes the opposite joke." Wasn't this like a law in the 1970s?
This is
this was like
vintage 2017.
This is like the prevailing thought on the Supreme Court from like 1940 to 1975.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything's there.
No, I'm not surprised. When you bring these people on and let them speak their mind, grin your shit-eating grin, laugh along with them, you're not in on a joke, you're acceding to a worldview. What?
Yep.
I'd encourage Fantano's 94% male audience to speak to just one woman in their life about this.
Wow.
Kind of cooking them, not gonna lie.
Is that what the 94%ers are?
Wait, this is 6 years ago.
Yeah,
was this like after Brett Kavanaugh? This after Brett Kavanaugh got confirmed?
No, I think this is when he had Sam Hyde on his show.
Oh, this is it's about
two events of equal value, equal value and impact.
Yeah.
But like, if you watch it, like Fantano is just like desperately waiting for it to end, and it's pretty fucking obvious.
Why would he have a Sam? What the fuck does Sam? I guess this was back when like Anthony Fantano was like based or whatever.
Yeah, when he was into Gamergate.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Y'all, does anyone... Y'all, I was with Anthony Fantano for his opinions, but I actually don't like any of the stuff about music. I was just here for...
If you had a genie that let you grant one wish, would you rather bring back all your pets that died or make Anthony Fantano based again?
You know that there are guys that were, like, with that interview, the way that there were guys with, like, Shane Gillis being on SNL, where they watched, like, his review, it's like, what the fuck? Why isn't Sam Hyde here?
Why?
I gotta say, Shane Gillis, like, making it to SNL has gotta just be, like, the most devastating blow for Sam Hyde fans, because, like, now you just gotta admit the guy's not funny. Like, now you just gotta, you there's no excuse now. It's like,
they could Photoshop him on the SNL stage.
Ugh.
That'd be fun.
Guys, can you believe that Shane Gillis said toys and candy on SNL?
By the way,
I bet the teachers weren't up with that.
By the way, the single funniest thing that ever happened involving Fantano, and probably the funniest thing Sam Hyde did, is when Fantano interviewed Sam Hyde back when Fantano was like edgy and trying to be like a Gamergate guy or whatever.
Right.
And Sam Hyde was just so belligerent and like racist in the interview that it made Fantano uncomfortable. Like he just said, he was just talking about like killing Lena Dunham in self-defense, and Fantano was like, "We shouldn't do this. Shouldn't do this."
Yeah. I like this reply that just says, "Suck dick much?"
Yup.
What are these? Yeah, these are like Sam Hyde said he would only do this if Lena put him in a self-defense situation.
Yep.
So
someone said fuck Fantano and not in the fun way, which
So
I do want to see a scene between Fantano and Sam Hyde.
Yeah, and Lena Dunham.
Yeah.
Couldn't hurt.
Yeah, they're all single now, so you know that train can be run.
Pile of flesh thick like a bank vault. Cut through it with a laser.
Sam Hyde and Anthony Fantano would be like an ideal gay guy couple. Like one of them's jacked and the other one's just like fat as shit. That's just a common, very common gay guy scenario.
Like an enforcer gay guy couple from like a meme.
Yeah. Just the fucking the Godskin duo.
Strong BF and soft BF, and it's Fantano.
Yeah. And it's Anthony Fantano and Sam Hyde. It's the only time that meme is funny is when they're just both But here's another great one that has 460. Again, this is what I say when like the hot posts are funnier than the controversial ones, because the controversial ones are all just like, "What's an album you think is overrated?" But this one is, what bands do you think have a cool factor to them? Yeah.
These are like questions you get when you obtain object permanence. Like these are not like what the hell.
I've got to say, Kiss. Kiss has such a vibe.
Yeah, I told you guys that my when I got back from college for winter break my first year, I told my dad that I overheard two people say I actually liked Kiss before they put on the makeup. In my dorm, my dad got angry. He was like, "Who is saying that? That's a bullshit opinion." Fuck those guys. Speaking of hot gay sex, this is from 7 years ago in FantanoForever. Last night I had a dream. In this dream, I was watching a meme review. He gives a score. I guess the review was part done, and goes to the left background of the video. Puts himself in the position with the guys in this position with his legs flexing, except he was wearing a shirt and it wasn't extending his arms. Says guys, it makes a sign with his hands like this. There are links to those things. From the right, two super buffed with absolutely no hair on their body, butt naked men appear. One starts holding his massive cock in the air while Anthony opens his mouth while the dick enters his mouth. I see him trying to open his mouth wider to an abnormal size, like a cartoon, not to taste it better, but instead he's struggling, trying not to touch it with his lips. But was receiving loads of cum inside his mouth like it was nothing. Meanwhile, the guy holding the dick in the air was getting fucked in the ass by the other one. Both were standing up. Up until this point, I thought I was actually watching a video, but then I thought to myself, hey, YouTube doesn't allow nudity, so this is a dream. Oh shit, this is a dream. I got scared and woke up. Checked if I didn't have a wet dream and went back to sleep because it was early in the morning. So nice I had a homoerotic dream where Fantano had gallons of cum in his mouth by a hairless man while this man got pounded hard. Thankfully it wasn't. Strangest dream ever.
That's such a funny way to realize you're dreaming. It's like, oh, this doesn't comply with the YouTube terms of service. I must be dreaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, this gay sex I'm dreaming about doesn't have anything. Doesn't work.
Hey, Anthony.
Did I ever tell you guys that when I was a kid, I used to be able to make myself wake up from nightmares by imagining squeezing oranges into my eyes?
Yeah, I guess so.
There was, I don't know why this is on my mind right now, but one time I checked the replies on a tweet from the city of Boston announcing that there wouldn't be a snow day the next day, and the top reply was somebody saying, "Bro, I know the teachers was behind this."
Yes!
Yes.
That's awesome.
Teachers run everything. Teachers are an inherently violent race of people, and they've ruined the world.
Yeah.
I used to try and wake up from dreams by killing myself in the dream, and the way I do that, I would fall over, and that would kill me.
You would just hit your head really hard.
Yeah, no.
Just fall backward, fucking bonk your head.
There's there's a great one that says, why is the hip-hop community so dogmatically hetero?
Yes.
Someone has clearly not been in a lift before and had to hear about
what
rappers are DL.
What? Is that a common? I need to take more lifts.
No, but
actually,
you had
that.
That feels like.
I was about to say I had a Lyft driver who told me which rappers were DL.
Which ones were they? I know you said 50 Cent. 50 Cent, I believe. Yeah. Like, I've made this joke before, but Candy Shop is the exact song you would make if you were a gay guy trying to rap about gay sex.
I'll tell the story because it's very interesting. So I was coming back from an open mic, and it was like later than usual, so I couldn't get a bus back. So I called a Lyft, and I got picked up in this I forget what it was. I think it was a Lincoln Navigator. It was like a nice car. I don't know if that's a nice car. It was a nice car. And Rain Man. I'm doing Rain Man voice. Nice car. Nice car. And anyway,
Rain Man was a genius.
Yeah, Rain Man was a genius.
He was autistic, but he was really smart.
Yeah, bro. Anyway, he knew so many numbers, man.
I don't know if we told this story, but that is something that someone at a gym once said to me.
Yeah, no, that was one of the most amazing moments of my life when Gus and I were at the gym, and some guy, we were just talking about Rain Man, and we were like, bro, he was messed up, but he was a genius.
Like you're talking about Lou Reed.
But no, so there's this 60-year-old guy that picks me up, and he's got no other way to describe it, but he's got gay voice, and he starts talking, and he said, "Oh, where are you coming from?" And it's like, "Oh, I was just doing stand-up comedy." He's like, "Oh, stand-up comedy, I love comedy. I actually, I had, when I was a flight attendant, which, if I didn't think he was gay before, when I was a flight attendant, I actually had Robin Williams come on one of my planes, and he was like piss drunk, and he would harass me, and he would demand that I give him services. And I said, well, why don't you get off this plane now, Mr. Genie? And then he got off, and then the next time I saw Robin Williams,
he opened there.
I believe
and then parachuted out.
I think it was while they were boarding, but
I was there.
I was there, and he said that, and then Robin came up to me, and then
dive
he
out of
thanked
this
me,
plane, and the next day he killed himself.
yeah,
because we were in space, and it took that long for him to fall to the ground.
Yeah. Coco the gorilla was there. And then he said, and then Robin Williams came up to me and he said, I wanted to thank you because that was one of the funniest jokes I've ever heard. It was like an actual joke. I don't remember what exactly it was. And then he just started talking. He's like, yeah, so, I was a flight attendant in the 80s, and there are so many powerful men that I would have sex with.
Okay, who's DL according to the wisdom of the old
Well,
man?
okay, and then I tried so hard, but he's like, it's a secret, except for 50 Cent. 50 Cent is on the DL.
50 Cent does not get the respect.
Yeah.
I wonder, you should have kept his number, and then when the Meek Mill and Diddy news dropped,
Uber from again.
Yeah, yo, what's up? I tipped like 100%, I think, just because of
the knowledge.
Fuck, what were some other
knowledge that?
The knowledge.
That 50 Cent is gay.
He talked mainly about how one, he said that he talked about Cardi B's boyfriend a lot. He's just like about how disrespectful he is for trying to bring a gun on a plane. Fuck. Wait, was that Cardi B or Megan Thee Stallion? I think
shot her.
Megan Thee Stallion.
Tony Lanez, yeah.
Yeah, him. What else? He talked about that. He's saying, she deserves a better man. He talked about how the allegations against Ice-T are unfounded and how it's okay if he swings sometimes with his beautiful wife.
I didn't know there were allegations. And, like real allegations?
I think there were like some minor allegations, but I think they got
minor allegations.
I think he. Yeah, even worse. There are allegations that Ice-T was being a bad cop.
I have to say, this subreddit is so fucking bad. I hate looking at it so much. I've been scrolling while Charlie's talking. I haven't found a good post. I just see all these fucking photos of Anthony Fantano, and they're pissing me off. Oh, wait, I just found one. Fantano needs to listen to more City Pop.
Yes! I wrote that one.
After I found out that Anthony had not listened to the track Stay With Me by Miki Matsubara, which is probably one of the biggest City Pop hits, I realized that his knowledge in this genre is quite small. It would be cool if he dived in and made videos about songs in this genre. Could be anything. Tier list, albums, reviews, and then an ellipsis.
Oh, I sent screenshots of my my real Ho Scaring Music playlist.
Okay.
The other day,
so
Spencer told me that there was a new City Pop song he was really enjoying, and he sent it to me, and it was called "Sexy Dance."
That song fucking rocks. That song is amazing.
It's called "Sexy Dance," man.
It's the amazing. Yeah, that's the whole appeal of City Pop is that
best kind of dance.
All the song, every City Pop song is great, and then the songs are just like "Love You in the Airport, Sexy" or whatever.
Are they made by Indians that are messaging you?
Generated from text WhatsApp messages.
Yeah. What's that song? What's that song from After Five Clash that has like maybe the funniest title I've ever seen? Let me go.
Hello, sweetie baby. Let me see your boobs.
Okay, no, it's maybe it's Love Affair. They also have one song that's great called Airport Lady, which is
one of the ones I really like is called Concrete Lady, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is mislabeled. Like the album's called After Five Clash, but the song called and I got this off SoulSeek, and the song called After Five Clash is written as After Five Crash, which feels really racist. It's probably a typo,
that's bad.
That's the best typo I've ever seen.
Yo, you know me. I am the most racist City Pop fan there is.
Someone posted best hangover albums.
What?
Yeah, that's the best.
That's
best
something
thing
I've
to do
never
when you have a
seen.
hangover. Play some music.
Yeah,
really
probably.
loud.
I like Nine Inch Nails and Merzbow. Probably my two favorite hangover
Does anyone
albums.
have a good recommendation for best hangover strobe lights? I'm struggling today.
Best stomachache album.
Yeah, best apartments to be under when you have a hangover.
Best panic text to receive from your mom when you're hungover.
Best Chipotle items to eat when you're having an IBS flare up.
What are some other ones? That's what's your favorite album cover? Oh wait, did we read the one about the hip hop community being hetero?
Yes.
We didn't read the text, and it says, I feel like there is a lot of hedonism in rap music, drugs, sex, etc. And that's the exact type of person who would experiment with their sexuality.
What?
Yep.
This is like
That ain't me though.
I guess
If that ain't
There's a post that has 17 downvotes, and it's the correct comment, which is, I hate this fucking post so much, please stop talking.
I have to say,
for starters, this is UK drill music, for the record. If you listen to UK drill music, every single bar is like, let me man blow out back, yeah?
Yeah. I mean, DaBaby got canceled for saying like the least homophobic thing a rapper has ever said.
Yeah, for being a champion of gay rights.
I think my favorite Pas Salut song literally starts with him going, Mon frère, mon frère.
The one recently that was, how can I be homophobic? My bitch is gay. Just is so fucking, goddamn, that's a total fucking great.
Oh, here's a post from my grandfather. This post is so funny to me because I've been pointing out that the hip-hop community has become surprisingly queer in recent years. I made that observation and then have seen articles and YouTube videos.
Yeah, you copied
this
that
phenomenon
from me.
too. Yeah. Those YouTube videos being recorded in someone's car?
It would be funny to suggest that they listen to Lil Boozy or whatever. So you should try Boozy. You should try DMX.
Yeah.
J Electronica.
I'm gonna look up. I looked up Boozy on FantanoForever, and the top post is in honor of Pride Month. Who are your favorite LGBT artists?
Oh wait! Can we check the FantanoForever subreddit for the term Black History?
I mean, you can.
Yeah, it was an argue of Black History Month. Who are your favorite black female artists? And that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. But then he attached like pictures of every single one of his favorite black female artists. Like,
all right.
Damn, dude, you like black women like a little different than the rest of this.
I didn't need to see photos.
Yeah.
I just didn't need
it's
that.
It's just a picture. It's just Janet Jackson at the Super Bowl.
It's a picture of Megan Thee Stallion getting shot.
Yes. But who are your favorite black female artists? It's just like all like Nicki Minaj. It's only Nicki Minaj to a concerning
Nicki Minaj
extent.
With her husband,
That's
every single one.
Nicki Minaj. And
who are your
Aquafina.
favorite?
Iggy Azalea.
Yeah. Iggy Azalea is my favorite. I put on movies like, I don't know, just like in the background, just because I don't care that much. I put on that Kingsman movie, the original one, and it was very funny because it came out in like 2015. Yeah, no,
I saw it when I was
okay.
16 though.
It was so cool when they did the big fight and everyone went crazy.
Wow!
Yeah, no, it was good.
I
but
like
there
that they
was
gave that lady swords for legs. That was fun.
Yeah. But one of the plot points is that they like kidnap all the major celebrities because like they're gonna do like a total reset and everyone but like the select few like kills each other in a blind rage.
Yeah.
And they were like listing off like the celebrities that they like kidnapped to keep for the New World Order. And the first one they list off is Iggy Azalea. And it's really funny to think about like how like 2 years into the New World Order like how awful she would be.
Okay, I did look, just for Gus and I did look at the Todd in the Shadows subreddit for controversial, and most of them are just boring. Most of them are just like, Todd's not good anymore, Todd, blah, blah, blah.
Fraud in the Shadows.
Really? That's the funniest guy you could possibly say.
The
not
guy
good
who
anymore
objectively gets like exponentially better every
for
year.
The Channel Awesome era? Were you like, no, I need more crossovers with Film Brain, please?
Yeah, more Rap Critic crossovers is what I need. The guy who has gotten like 50 times better at making videos, and it's just. But anyways, the one that killed me.
Rap Critic's the guy that made the I Can't Believe This.
Oh my God!
Oh, this guy.
Can't believe
That song
this.
is so good.
Y'all.
So bad.
It's
You
awesome.
ever listen to
It's
that song over your car speakers? It will change your life.
Yeah.
It's just
Every rap
just
critic,
a music video made to be captioned, when you lose the Street Fighter tournament.
rap critic videos are so great because like he'll just play a lyric that's clearly a joke, and then he'll just be like, "You can't be serious, right?" Like this, is, like the like that 2 Chainz line where it's like, "She got a big booty, so I call her Big Booty." That's a joke. That's a joke.
Yeah.
Like he's
Oh yeah. You know who loves doing that is like older white open micers.
A really great. I've got like a couple of vintage rap critic memories just buried in my brain, and one is when he did in like 2014 or whatever. He did a comparison review of "Started from the Bottom" next to Biggie's "Juicy."
Oh God!
Why?
That's so cool.
I don't think "Started from the Bottom" is
was
one of the most critically acclaimed rap songs of all time.
Yeah, was there like a ransom on his head in like the old head community, and this is how he's paid it off? Like
there was that, and there's that, and then the other one where he was listing his best songs of 2013, and at number 2 he put "Nostalgia" by Pusha T and Kendrick Lamar, and then he gave the number 1 spot to "Same Love" by Macklemore because he thought it was more meaningful.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Speaking of Pusha T, fucking Griffin, can you pull up the Genius annotation that you showed me? Like on on Genius, you can like sometimes artists will annotate their own songs, and Pusha T does it a lot, and most of them are just like normal. But
oh wait,
this is like the funniest one. Is like there's a Pusha T bar that's like, "I might steal a girl's hip, get her lips filled in or something."
Yep.
And he just said, "It's like
he says." It's definitely a culture for that. These are the games we play. Definitely a rib will be yanked out and a pair of hips could be bought under certain circumstances.
It's like,
This is what it could happen. This could be real.
yeah.
Can I read this?
I like
this one. Is it safe to start putting MGMT into best music act ever conversations?
No.
Obviously, it's a
I'm gonna fucking.
I like
after
is
listening
it safe?
to Loss
like
of
there
Life.
are like roving gangs of stomp clap guys who start hurling ukuleles at you if you don't.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking kill you, man. I'm gonna rip your entrails out with my teeth.
Bro, you can't be tweeting like that. The Luminaries will get your ass.
It's a new verse on Dance with the Devil about like putting MGMT into your top 10.
Yo, Blue Man Gang's gonna pull up.
Tracking like the Zach Brown's private jet.
It's just like it's just a
twist and Dance with the Devil. Charlie, you might have to bleep that out.
No, it's
They should
fine.
have had their own version of the Kendrick control verse, where one of the indie guys like had like a stomp clap song where he like calls out every other shitty band from
The
that
Lumineers, the
time.
Magic Dragons, Portugal the
Mumford and Sons.
Yeah. They're calling each other sucker strummers.
Mumford and Sons.
I like
the Zach Brown band.
I like this.
Y'all
post
fake
from
stompers and
FantanoForever.
fake clappers.
You think?
Peggy can't be saying that about stompers.
You think I made this off of clap money?
I like this one from
Might
FantanoForever
sell a
that I
ute for
just,
my birthday.
that I just sent, which says they posted an image that says it's like Macklemore saying like free Palestine, which is good, and the caption is, okay, maybe Macklemore deserves
Holy
that
crap.
Grammy.
That is
epic now.
Which
That is funny as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then someone's just like, what's that got to do with the Grammy though? Goddamn.
Goddamn.
Honestly, Macklemore winning that Grammy is like one of the funniest things of
Cultural
all
reset.
time.
The cultural.
Yeah, no, that's
And
like
then
if there's
apologizing
ever-
to Kendrick and then posting the apology. That's like
Yeah.
that's in the OCD Mount Rushmore right there.
That's like, well, I was gonna say like if there's ever if there's ever reverse like institutional reverse racism, like that's gonna be honored during
Why
White
didn't
History
Anthony
Month. If JPEG Mafia gets his
Why
way,
didn't Anthony Hopkins do that when he won over Chadwick Boseman?
Lighting in a Ouija board to say apologize to Chadwick Boseman. That is really funny that they didn't let him win that year.
Well, it's not like he's gonna know. You know, you can't fucking give it to some guy who's not even gonna appreciate it.
Yeah.
doesn't Anthony Hopkins have like 3 Oscars for best actor?
Yeah.
That's not my
He won
business
for
what he
Silence
does.
of the Lambs.
Wait, hold on. Isn't Anthony Hopkins a good actor?
We're gonna have to fact check.
Oh,
that.
I was thinking of a
Can you
different
bleep
guy. I
that?
was
Can you
thinking
bleep
of
that I said
Macklemore.
Anthony Hopkins was a good actor?
Fuck off.
Can you
Trying to
bleep
get
that I said?
employed.
Yeah.
My employer
I'm
cannot
trying to
know
work
that.
in this.
Donald Fagen.
Yo,
Donald Fagen winning a Grammy and then writing an apology to all black people.
Writing an apology to Eminem at the same time.
All right, I think we're at about an hour, right?
Yeah.
We're at about an hour.
All
All right, folks.
Look at pictures
yeah,
of
like I
Spencer's
said,
hair and
vote
stuff.
brigading is good. Vote brigading's good.
Yeah.
Can you all like post this this podcast in like the Black Wolf feed subreddit?
Yes. Yeah.
I want to see what they think of it. I want to see all the hate comments and them going like nah, this is bad or whatever. I want to see what the Chapo subreddit thinks of this.
Yeah.
All right, good night,
Yeah.
everyone.
Well,
Good night,
secretly,
good luck.
yeah.